Then, now, forever. Together.
This is the capital city of Saudi Arabia, the vibrant, bustling metropolis known as Riyadh. It's the country's major financial hub, located on a desert plateau in the center of the country. We are located just outside of Riyadh Season Stadium at CAF. 30 days ago, this place was a parking lot. But tonight, it's the site of Friday Night SmackDown. And tomorrow, the 39th annual Royal Rumble match, where dreams of WrestleMania dance in the superstars' heads. We will whet your appetite outside the stadium, because today, the stars are out. For the career killer Gunther, he has dreams of shutting out the lights on the career of the phenomenal AJ Styles. First Goldberg, then John Cena. Will AJ Styles join the list? The Judgment Day is here today. Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, and Raquel Rodriguez will all be a part of tomorrow's 30-woman Royal Rumble match with an opportunity to main event WrestleMania on the line. All four members of the Vision are here. Big Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, Paul Heyman, Austin Theory, and of course, Logan Paul. They will all be a part of the men's Royal Rumble match tomorrow. And last year's Royal Rumble winner, Jey Uso, one half of the World Tag Team Champions. Jey hopes to go back-to-back in the Rumble and join only 4 others to do so. All these superstars will be on this stage in just a few moments. Welcome to Riyadh. Welcome to the Royal Rumble kickoff show.
Every Royal Rumble begins the same way, with someone stepping through the unknown. For decades, these moments have opened doors to glory, to heartbreak, to immortality. Now, all those paths lead here to Riyadh. Are you ready?
Presents the Royal Rumble Kickoff Show. Thank you, Riyadh. I am Michael Cole. Thank you for welcoming me and the rest of WWE into your country. Okay. I got a question for you guys. Are you ready to kick off the road to WrestleMania? The Royal Rumble, for the first time ever outside of North America, comes to Riyadh tomorrow. WrestleMania this year, of course, is in Las Vegas, but guess where WrestleMania is next year? Right here in Riyadh. So let's talk about the Royal Rumble and what you great fans can expect for tomorrow night. How about the ring general, Gunther? Gunther will try to end the legendary career of AJ Styles tomorrow night. If Styles loses, his career is over. How about the undisputed WWE champion, Drew McIntyre, who will defend the championship against Sami Zayn? And then, of course, there is the men's and the women's 30-person over-the-top rope Royal Rumble match, where the winner gets to pick which champion they will choose in the main event of WrestleMania. You know, guys, throughout the last week, we've talked a lot about brand new video game, WWE 2K26. But right now, we're going to unveil the cover superstar of the new game. Throughout the last week, we've revealed covers for the editions of WWE 2K26, starting with the Attitude Era Edition and the Monday Night War Edition, in celebration of one of the most beloved eras in WWE history. The Attitude Era Edition features early access and bonus content from some of the biggest WWE legends of all time. Pay homage to the epic war between WWE and WCW with the Monday Night War Edition, featuring early access and bonus content from some of the biggest legends from Raw, Nitro, and more. The Monday Night War Edition includes the most content of any edition of WWE 2K26. The King of Kings Edition. It's time to play the game with the WWE 2K26 King of Kings Deluxe Edition, as 2K celebrates the 30-year WWE career of Triple H with early access, bonus content, and rewards built around the career of the game. And now, the official cover of WWE 2K26. Gracing the cover of a WWE video game for the first time since 2012, the World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk is the official cover superstar for WWE 2K26. Pre-orders start today, and stay tuned to the Royal Rumble for the official gameplay trailer. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the World Heavyweight Champion, the best in the world, CM Punk. CM Punk, you are back in Saudi Arabia.
Hey, I got one question for everybody. Is it great to be alive on a Friday night in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, or what?
Before we get into the weekend, first off, congratulations.
Thank you.
For the second time, you're on the cover of a WWE video game, the cover star of WWE 2K26.
Where'd it go? It's not up there anymore. It is my pleasure and my honor. When I was a little kid, I could only dream of being on the cover of a video game, and now I am joining some esteemed dignitaries that have been on the cover twice. It's amazing. It's pretty special. We got to do the reveal here today in front of all you wonderful fans. I missed you guys. I love you. This is great.
Let's talk about the men's Rumble match.
Okay.
You're the world champ. The winner could challenge you at WrestleMania. Any particular individual you want to see win this thing?
I got to ask the people. Who do you want to see win the Royal Rumble and go to Las Vegas to wrestle the champ?
I think they're saying OTC.
OTC. What about the tribal thief? What about Big Bronson Reed? No? What about Braun Breaker? No? Hey, there's a lot of studs in this Royal Rumble. Have you guys checked out Oba Femi yet? You see Oba?
I do want to ask you about Gunther versus AJ Styles tomorrow. AJ loses, his career's over. How do you feel about maybe having the final match ever in AJ's career on Monday Night Raw?
Now, I don't want to think about that. My money's on AJ Styles. I don't want to see him retire. Gunther is a big, strong, tough individual. I'm glad that he's not in the Royal Rumble, so he can possibly not beat me up anymore, but AJ is the phenomenal one for a reason. If anybody can pull this off, I think it's him. What do you guys think? AJ Styles? Hey, AJ Styles is my second favorite AJ.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do want to break the news right now as well. CM Punk will be joining me, Wade Barrett, and Big E as part of the countdown show before Rumble tomorrow on the ESPN app.
I will be there, and I got a whole lot of trash to talk about a whole lot of people. Finn Balor, Becky Lynch. Yeah, I'm going to talk about all of them tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, the best in the world, CM Punk.
Hey, thank you, Shukran.
Paul Heyman and The Vision are here live. They join us for a Royal Rumble preview. It's next on the Royal Rumble Kickoff Show on ESPN2 from Riyadh.
Walk like you own the air. Because confidence, that's your superpower.
Acknowledge me.
Dodge the noise. You flip it, own it, make it yours. Walk in loud. Walk out legendary.
And this is the home of next year's WrestleMania. And tomorrow night, the event that kicks off the road to WrestleMania, the Royal Rumble. Welcome to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Well, WWE has had a long tradition in Saudi Arabia. It began 8 years ago, in 2014, when superstars first came to the kingdom to be involved in WWE live events. Fast forward to 2018, it was the greatest Royal Rumble ever. 50 superstars. The match eventually won by Braun Strowman. It was the first WWE PLE. Then in 2019, history made again. Natalya, Lacey Evans with the first ever women's matchup. And then in 2025, John Cena's final match in Saudi Arabia against CM Punk. Well, switching gears now, let's take a look at one of our newest WWE trainees.
I am Fahad Tariq, the first Saudi super heavyweight joined to WWE. And I want to change the world. And WWE will be my stage to do it. I came from the north of the kingdom, the city of Neom, because I'm a champion with arm wrestling and powerlifting. I have been at the Performance Center. This is a top place if you want to be a professional wrestler.
Yes! Yes! Stay there, stay there.
Every word is calculated and the action is ready. In my traditional language, على ما قال الأولين يعني اليدين ترد ويدين تفعل. I want to make my country proud and I will do so in WWE.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our newest superstar. He is Saudi Arabia's own Fahad Tariq. Welcome. Tell us what it means for you to be home and for you to be here for Royal Rumble weekend.
I'm really proud to be here in my country, between my people, the best fans in the whole world. The Royal Rumble will be awesome, will be great. Just let's get fun.
You've been training in the United States, in Florida, in Orlando, at the Performance Center. Tell us how that training's been going.
أنا نشأت بين شعبي وبين ناسي وتربيت زيكم وعشت زي حياتكم وبإذن الله راح أكون أول بطل سعودي صح يشارك في WWE.
So let's tell all the WWE fans here today and the millions watching at home right now what to expect from tomorrow's Royal Rumble here in Riyadh.
The Royal Rumble tomorrow, it will be awesome, it will be great. راح تكون بإذن الله جدا رهيبة ولكن نبغى الجمهور بإذن الله يكون تفاعل جدا ممتاز وممكن أكون موجود فيها ولا لا؟ أكون موجود فيها ما أدري ممكن.
And what is here next year?
Next year, the WrestleMania will be here in Saudi Arabia.
Ladies and gentlemen, Saudi Arabia's own Fahad Tariq.
The Mania in Arabia. The Mania in Arabia. The Mania in Arabia. In Arabia.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a week on the WWE Podcast Network, highlighted by The Undertaker's guest on his podcast, other than the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And then Stephanie McMahon hosts the legendary, the Hall of Famer, Trish Stratus, all a part of the WWE Podcast Network. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome everyone watching at home in the United States today on ESPN2.
Ladies and gentlemen,
In.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. I am here to introduce you to the most famous personality on the face of the planet today, the Maverick Logan Paul. I'm here to introduce you to the Crusher himself, the hottest prospect in the history of WWE, Austin Theory. I'm here to introduce you to a man that has unrecovered victories over the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, the tribal thief himself, Bronson Reed. And I'm here to introduce you to a man that has the back of the entire vision. For our vision is the next heavyweight champion of the world, the winner of the Royal Rumble, Braun Breaker.
Keep singing his song, cause he ain't coming. Tomorrow night, single most important night in the history of WWE, because change is coming. Tomorrow night, the future of WWE and the future right in front of you. The Vision is walking into the Royal Rumble, and I am walking out the winner, and I'm gonna go on to main event WrestleMania.
Gentlemen,
And when I get there, I don't care if it's CM Punk, I don't care if it's Drew McIntyre or Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns or any one of these old timers, old staying there, welcome. The fact is, I'm walking into WrestleMania, I'm gonna main event, and I'm walking out the new heavyweight champion.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
And WWE will belong to the Vision.
Excuse me, gentlemen, if I may, I have a question. On Raw Monday night, you all agreed that you were going to sacrifice yourselves so Braun Breaker can win the Royal Rumble. Logan, you even mentioned it on Pat McAfee's show on ESPN yesterday. I want to start with you. Can you honestly...
Listen, I know that none of you have been taught manners, but when this man has a question, could you all please shut up?
Okay, my question is for Logan. Can you honestly sit there and tell me that if it comes down to you and Braun Breaker as the final two men in the Royal Rumble match, that you are gonna sacrifice yourself? You wanna be WWE champion more than anyone. You said it on McAfee's show yesterday. You're actually gonna sacrifice yourself, throw you over the top rope so Breaker can win? Okay, Mr. Theory. Mr. Theory. We know your story and how you crawled to get back to this position in WWE. It comes down to you and Breaker. You're really going to sacrifice your now in Theory? Okay, Bronson, I'll pose the same question to you. If it comes down to the Auszilla and Braun Breaker, you're really going to give up your main event spot at WrestleMania?
First of all, the people are giving it up for Austin.
That's why I asked him the question.
But Michael, I'll be the first one to let you know that for this man, my brother Braun Breaker, I will jump over that top rope and I will eliminate myself so that he can win and go to WrestleMania and become the champion he deserves to be. And when I get over that top rope, I'm gonna come straight to the announce table, grab you, put you on the table, and tsunami you, because you do not disrespect the vision. And when you ask stupid questions, just like all these stupid people, you get stupid answers.
Well, thank you for not answering my question.
said salam alaikum, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia! Yeah. I ended the year becoming tag team champions with my twin brother. Shout out to Big Jim at the house. Shout out to Naomi at the house. But I'm telling you right now, Riyadh, I'm gonna run it back, and I am going to be the 2026 Royal Rumble winner. Hey, warning shot, bow, 4 letters.
Ladies and gentlemen, main event, Jey Uso.
It's on me now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Judgment Day. Ladies and gentlemen, when we return to the Royal Rumble Kickoff Show, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, Raquel Rodriguez will talk all about the Women's Royal Rumble match coming up next. Arabia is presented by Wingstop. Wingstop is here. Do not miss any of the action. Get flavor delivered to your door at wingstop.com. The Royal Rumble Superstore is your place to shop the largest selection of Royal Rumble merchandise anywhere in the world. Open through tomorrow night here at the Riyadh Season Stadium at CAF. And we'd like to extend a special thank you to Linkin Park for Heavy as the Crown, the official theme song of Royal Rumble 2026 from the album From Zero, available now on Apple Music and Spotify. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Judgment Day. So Roxanne, I'd like to start with you. First off, congratulations. Last year you set a Rumble record, 1 hour, 7 minutes, 47 seconds. How does that help you prepare to win this year?
Well, I learned a lot of things last year, Michael, from that. One thing that I did learn is that I don't have to set records to prove anything anymore. Last year, I outlasted almost every single woman on this roster, and that wasn't a peak, Michael. That was a preview. So it's only inevitable that the prodigy of this division is gonna point to that side and go to WrestleMania.
Raquel, you've made it very clear that you want Stephanie Vaquer in the World Championship. If you win the Rumble, you can pick Stephanie to main event WrestleMania.
That's right, Michael. If I win the Rumble, I cement my position as a headliner for WrestleMania. And Monday, during my Philadelphia Street match, when I beat Stephanie Vaquer, it's gonna make it that much sweeter. Because now I won't be walking into WrestleMania as a challenger. I'll be walking in as the one being chased. And Michael, everybody wants a piece of big, sexy Raquel Rodriguez.
Liv Morgan.
Hi, Michael!
1 hour, 7 minutes last year, finishing third. You were runner-up in 2023-2024. Why do you think this is finally your year?
You know, Michael, as you just said, I have so much experience in the Royal Rumble match. I've been in every single Royal Rumble match since we've started doing them. But also, do you know what else? It seems that I have great luck every time I'm here in Saudi Arabia. I do. I defeated Becky Lynch to become the Women's World Champion here. Yes, I did. I defeated Nia Jax to become the first and most important Women's Crown Jewel Champion here. Yes, I did. And now finally, I am going to outlast 29 other women to finally become your Women's Royal Rumble winner!
Well, hey, Liv, I don't want to burst your bubble, but what happens if you three are the final three? Who's going to sacrifice themselves?
Well, Michael, what
Lyra Valkyria and Bayley, welcome. Lyra, I want to start with you. This is your second Rumble this year. What did you learn to help you try to win this time around?
Sorry, Michael, let them just chant for my tag partner really quick there. Shut up! Michael, one Rumble makes me sound so inexperienced. Let's not forget that last year I went on to win the tag team championships at WrestleMania anyway. And this year I'm gonna win the big one. what's sweeter is that when I cement my spot at WrestleMania, it's going to be here in front of... It's too early to tell, but it sounds like this could be one of the best crowds that WWE's ever seen. Am I right? There it is!
Bayley, 2024. Bayley, in 2024, you actually won the Royal Rumble. Are you going to repeat?
Oh, what was that, Michael Cole? I am the only Royal Rumble winner on the stage. That is right. That is right. So this year seems like the perfect time to be a two-time Royal Rumble winner. What do you say, Rhea?
This is what you
I'll be hearing a lot of chatter about the Rumble, and I feel like I just need to remind you all that I've actually won one too. The only difference is I also entered at number 1, and I know you didn't forget that one. But the only difference this year is I won't be going in alone because I have Io there with me. And Rio, we're gonna make sure that we're the last two standing, and we're gonna fight it out for that winning spot just like we do best, because Rio is always on
Ladies and gentlemen, the women's tag team champions, Bayley and Lyra, the Judgment Day. All 7 of these women in the Rumble match. And there is the career killer. Gunther, the ring general, joins us live on the Royal Rumble kickoff show next.
Tomorrow, the moments await
The eyes of the world are on this tonight.
in Riyadh. The city, the excitement, the energy.
Listen to this place.
Experience Royal Rumble.
Dreams will come true.
Getting pumped up for Riyadh season with Royal Rumble.
Experience Riyadh.
Rumble will be streaming on Disney+, Hulu, or ESPN if you have a standalone or bundle ESPN Unlimited subscription. Sign up or log into ESPN with your TV provider to check your access. Here's the schedule for tomorrow. We get underway, of course, with a countdown show. 12 on the East Coast, 9 on the West Coast. The Royal Rumble, 2 on the East Coast, 11 on the West Coast. And then, of course, the post show immediately following the main event in the States on the ESPN app. The WWE's Undisputed Championship on the line tomorrow. Drew McIntyre will defend against the #1 contender, Sami Zayn. But before we get to the Rumble, both McIntyre and Sami Zayn will be a part of Friday Night SmackDown. Tonight, they go face-to-face in Riyadh. And we get set for tomorrow in the confrontation between Gunther and AJ Styles.
When I got in this business, I learned pretty quickly that it was about respect. Respect for the ring, respect for your opponent, respect for those who came before you and paved the way.
What about some respect for me? Respect for the man that made John Cena tap out. He tapped out like a little bit.
Week after week, Gunther disrespects John.
It is my time now!
Gunther, I'm gonna teach you about respect. I'm gonna make you tap out.
Styles is saying that Gunther tapped.
The referee apparently didn't see a tap. Wait a second.
He was so focused on making me tap out that he forgot that he was in the ring with the greatest professional wrestler in this company.
Yeah, we both know your hand was raised, but you didn't beat me. You tapped out like a little.
If you want a rematch with me, I want you to put your career on the line.
I'm sick and tired of all those old-timers around here overstaying their welcome. At the Royal Rumble, the career of the phenomenal AJ Styles is over.
Yeah, Gunther claims he's gonna end my WWE career, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm not saying Gunther isn't good. He is not phenomenal.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the career killer, Gunther. So Gunther, let's start with the Royal Rumble match.
Hold on, hold on. Let me ask you a question. Where is the phenomenal AJ Styles? I have not seen him all day, and I can tell you where he is. He's sitting back there somewhere, regretting the decision to put his career on the line against the greatest professional wrestler in WWE today.
So Gunther, you have a unique night tomorrow. You could end the career of AJ Styles, and you could go on to win the Royal Rumble match. Will you set another record? You already hold the 1 hour, 11-minute mark.
Yeah, you can keep going on. He's not here right now. This interview is about me. The one that is go on. The one that will end the career of AJ Styles tomorrow.
Let me interrupt you. What if you don't end the career of AJ Styles? What if you do tap out? What if you lose? What does that do to the career killer moniker?
Let me ask you, Michael, do you really believe that AJ Styles can beat me?
Maybe.
Well, you and all those people are equally stupid. Because tomorrow, I'm gonna walk into the Royal Rumble and I'm gonna end the career of the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ring general, Gunther. Well, thank you for joining us on the kickoff show, live from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. We'll see you tonight for Friday Night SmackDown. And of course, tomorrow, the road to WrestleMania gets underway with the 39th annual Royal Rumble. Thank you, Riyadh.